Good morning, everyone. Compromise. What does compromise mean? Compromise when we are compromising on each and every side of our life, actually. See the compromise that a mother makes, actually. And she wake up early in the morning, she prepares food, and this is a schedule that she has to follow whole day, actually. But we do not realize her presence, her importance, because we think we have a mindset, actually, that we think that this is the work of her to carry on the legacy and to carry forward the journey of the life. This is her work, actually. If you see from the son perspective and from an husband point of view and from any of the family member point of view, you would find there that everybody would say to you this is her duty, her responsibility, whatever she is doing, actually. But among that, we don't understand her value. She always compromises. How it is, let's say it, actually. Whether it talks about finances, it's talk about expenditure, whatever we are having in a family, expenses we are having in a family, actually. uh, Suppose there is an earning of 30,000 in a family, and she manages all the affairs of the family, of all the spendings, all the expenses she is managing, actually. And among that, she is compromising at every level, because uh, if you have to pay several bills, you have to have your means all the expenses of your household chores, like for food, for some different activities, school fee of your children, for if your house is not your permanent abode, then you need to have a rental home. For that you have to bear that expenses. And for going for the office, the transportation expenditure is there. So we visualize the thing that there are many kind of the expenses in a family, actually. And with these expenses, women has to compromise at every level. And whenever she asks, she desire for anything, it is being said that you have lots of demands that is not being able or being fulfilled by your husband. So if you are a not earner, and you are not earning your livelihood, then many times you have to listen so many things, so many comments, and you have to bear it, and just you bear it in silent. And nobody is there to understand you, to understand your feeling, that you need an regeneration, you need an boosting morale in yourself, you need a new life that you look for. But no one understand it, actually, because you endlessly keeps on working, and no one is realizing your value, actually. Because you are a woman, you need to be known for the compromises that you are making, actually. So for that, financial independence is very important. And if you are doing a part-time job, then that is also very essential, because you are managing your own expenses and with greater pride and honor. That is very essential, and you need to understand this, that you have to have do this. Because if you don't want to listen others, you don't want to compromise your values, your prestige, your honor, and your dignity, you have to do it, actually. You have to have become an financial independent woman, actually. Because when you are financially independent, then nobody can say a single word. And to tarnish your image, to spoil your image, to spoil your prestige, and hurt you so deeply that it can touch you at the bottom of your heart. And once it is tarnished, it can't be regained actually. You feel very bad. It happens with everybody whosoever is wholly dependent on her husband. Once in a time, howsoever good he is, actually he is fulfilling all the demands, but later on also, you for some point of time or for some purpose, you feel very bad when it is going to touch you at the bottom of your heart actually. And for that you have to have an independent woman, you have to become actually. So if you don't want to compromise at each and every level, at each and every point, you have to become independent women. This is the gist of this segment. With this, I'm just wrapping my thoughts. Yeah, thank you, thanks a lot.